Children, in the last class we had discussed how wind currents are generated and what are thunderstorms and how to be protected during thunderstorms and how thunderstorms becomes an cyclone, and we had studied about the structure of an cyclones. Today in this class we are going to study about how the destructions caused due to the cyclones and what are the effective measures taken against the cyclones and what is the use of this advanced technology for a cyclones and during cyclones and its warning, and how the tornadoes are caused and what are the effective measures taken against the tornadoes and importance of anemometer and wind vane. Today we are going to study about destructions caused by a cyclones and what are the safety measures to be taken during the cyclones. So children, here I am going to show you one video clip. You have to see what are the damages you can see during the cyclone areas which are hit by a cyclone areas. Yes, you can see there is a loss of property. What do you can see? It results the damages of houses, schools, electrical poles, hospitals, and with high wind of water there may be leads to damages to your properties. And you can see the center of the cyclone, as we studied, it is an eye. If it is created with high accompanied with high pressure of rain, what will happen? It may leads to an heavy floods which destroys the electric poles and properties, hospitals and houses, roads and railway tracks, everything which is filled with water, and they may leads to problems with health problems, and it may causes health problems which may leads to waterborne diseases. Cyclone cause severe breakdown in communication and transport system also. So in order to protect ourselves, what we have to take care here children? Here we have to follow some safety rules. First one is that we should have to establish an efficient cyclone forecast and warming services in order to get clear information about the cyclones, and we have to maintain a rapid communication of warming to the concerned government agencies like ports, fishermen's ships, and to the general public living in the coastal areas through a radio, television, newspaper and other means. Government vehicles should be kept ready to evacuate people likely to be affected by a cyclone and should be moved faster to a safer places. Now let us talk about what are the actions to be taken on the part of the people before a cyclone is hit this area. First one is that we should not ignore the warning issued by the meteorological department through a radio and TV as well as through a newspaper. Make necessary arrangement to shift the essential household goods, domestic animals, etc. to a safer places. And you should have to avoid driving on the roads through a standing water, as floods may damage the roads also. And you have to keep ready the phone numbers of all the emergency services like police, medical centers, etc. Now let us talk about what are the precautions to be taken after the cyclone hits an area. First one thing is that you should have to not to drink the water that could be contaminated by the floods. Drink only the clean water which has been stored for emergencies, and do not touch the wet electrical switches, fallen electrical poles, and do not use electrical appliances if we wet. Cooperate and help your neighbors and friends, and you should not spread any rumors. Do not go out just for the sake of fun. Keep watching local televisions for advice. Go out only when it is safe to do so. Here we had learned how to protect ourselves during the cyclone and what are the safety precautions to be taken ourselves before the cyclone was hit in our area. You may get a doubt, how do we come to know about the cyclones, whether it is going to be happen in our area? In olden days we used to face a lot of problems where we will not to come to know about how when which area is going to be affected with an cyclones, but advanced technology has helped us. These days we are better protected than the older days. The cyclone warnings are issued in two stages. The first stage of warning known as cyclone alert, which is issued for every 48 hours in advance of any expected storms or a cyclones. The next warning known as cyclone warning, which is issued 24 hours in advance. This gives sufficient time to people to evacuate the cyclone prone area. The message of cyclone warning is broadcasted every hour or half an hour when a cyclone is near the coast. Now let us talk about other disasters, that is about tornado. Here tornado is a violent dangerous rotating column of a wind having appearance of dark funnel shaped cloud extending from the sky to the ground, as you can see over here. Children, what is the shape of a tornado here? Yes, it is in the shape of a funnel. And almost what is the appearance of it? It is in the dark color. So here we can say that tornado is a dark appearance with a cloud extending from the sky to the ground having in a funnel shaped. The funnel of the tornado carries dust and everything near to the base and throw it to the other side. A violent tornado can destroy with a speed of about 300 kilometers. Now let us talk about what are the precautions and safety measures to be taken during a tornado. For example, if you are stuck in your house during a tornado, following steps should be taken out. You should have to take shelter in a room situated deep inside under a ground having a no windows. These rooms are called tornado shelters, as you can see in the picture. You should have to lay down on knees, protecting head and neck using arms, as you can see in the picture, to protect yourself from the tornado. This is a safe position to protect ourselves during tornado. Children, till now we have learned that all the storms have low atmospheric systems. Wind speeds plays an important role in the formation of storms. It is therefore important to measure the wind speed. The speed of wind is measured by an instrument called anemometer, and the direction of wind is measured by instrument called wind vane.